Hare Krishna, dear friends. I just wanted to make a video and share some of my recent experience with fault finding. And anyway, I was reading, or basically how I overcame it. So anyway, I was reading this list of made by Bhaktivinoda Thakur about the various demons in Krishna Lila and what they actually represented as obstacles to our devotion. And so I'm reading through this list of these different demons and what they represent. And I said, I just kind of just like a flash, I said, wow, I still got a couple of those in me myself. Maybe more. I might not even know of. And Krishna is so merciful that he's allowed me to relish tons of ecstatic love, and I still have these things inside. And I realize what makes the demons inside me superior to the demoniac obstacles inside others who are trying to progress in devotional service. Why am I any better than them? And that's basically, even though I never thought that I was thinking I was better than others, I was thinking I didn't know that existed. I realized that's actually how I was acting. See, the thing is, all comes down to the deed and the action. So I was always acting as subtly and sometimes grossly criticizing other devotees for their faults, or what I would consider their faults, whether they're real or apparent, because we all have this tendency to project sometimes. And so that was a very big relief for me when I realized that I could just let it go. I could just say, it's like, why am I spending time focusing on the people's challenges and their own demons that they're fighting and struggling with? And why not I just be concerned with what I'm doing and just kind of just let that all go, that level of finding fault with others, basically criticizing others. And it was a huge relief, because I'm noticing now my ecstatic, even though my worship was ecstatic before, it's increased, like it's increasing in leaps and bounds. And this is just a few days that I just realized this. So I wanted to share this with others, because naturally, so many of us, probably everyone has more or less a problem with finding faults with others, and we all want to be happy. In devotional service, especially, we all want to be the happiest we can be, and so for me, that means the more ecstatic I become, the more I can relish Maha Mantra and chanting, the more I can relish the pastimes and chanting. That's my happiness, and I think a lot of devotees are on the same page with this. And so anyway, I wanted to share is I would advise, if you want to get over this fault-finding propensity, so that you can taste more nectar, then this is a very practical way. Just take a list of the demons, go do a Google search, find the, maybe I'll put it in the description if I complete this project, to do it. Take a list of the demons, go Google it, the demons, what the demons represent by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Get the list and look them over, and just honestly look and see, is there anything like that in me? I'm sure you'll find plenty in there. Some predominant obstacles that they call like demons, because it's like it bewitches us. It's like a witch. It's a big iron ball and chain, in us, and so it has to be eventually removed somehow or other. Anyway, I have some ideas on that. We can make another video sometime. But anyway, a good way to begin with is awareness. And so when you look over this list, maybe you'll get the same realization, like, hey man, I'm here finding fault with my brother over here about their demon, And what about the ones in me? What makes my demon any better than theirs? Any more superior to where I can find fault with theirs? Would I like them to find fault with my problems and difficulties like this? So of course not. Anyway, to me, this is where. This is progressive Vaishnavism. It's progressive for me, man. All I know is I'm getting more ecstatic in the last few days than it was progressing before, just by realizing this fact. And now I feel like I can appreciate the devotional service of others and on different platforms, because everybody is in a different platform according to their development, and work with that. Also, I mean, there's certain things that anyway, I'm just practicing how to institute all this in my life and to share my conclusions and findings with my brothers out here. That's been my nature to do that. And so I'm still with preaching. The highest truth is whatever the highest truth that you can realize, and distinguishing it from illusions is still important, and some people will accept that and some people won't, and anyway that's a whole nother subject. We'll get into that in another video. So mainly I just wanted to share that I'm just really really happy that I realized this thing, that how I can give up this fault-finding propensity, so that my devotional service to Krishna can increase and it becomes more juicy, more ecstatic, more tears, more laughter, more intimacy with God, and to start to gradually see things as the Lord sees them, harmonize with His actual understanding. To me, that's progressive devotional service. So anyway, I'd like to stop here now, and I'll share